Welcome back to the show. You're watching LO8, and in this episode we're featuring Fatipus and some of the ski team athletes. And joining me here is Sean Richard. Evening, Sean. Thanks for coming in here.
Yeah, thanks
How's
for
everything
having
going?
me.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's good to always talk about to the athletes rather than just people who are behind the camera. And it's great to talk to those guys, but the people who are actually doing the stuff, I'd like to hear from you guys. So tell me a little bit about yourself and how long you've been skiing and how you got into this.
I've been skiing since I was about 3 years old, so it's been a while now.
It's been a lifelong sport, yeah.
It's been, what's going on? I've been here in Breck for about 8 years and skiing with the team, I think about 6 years now. So just stoked on Fatipus, making good stuff and getting to ski it all the time is awesome.
So you've been skiing in Breck for a number of years. How did you get involved with Fatipus, though?
I was kind of just skiing around and got on them because I saw some other people skiing on them. I was stoked and eventually just started talking to Jared, and he asked me if I wanted to start helping out and riding with the team. So it just kind of worked out, rolled into place for me, and been stoked ever since.
Cool. Have you done a few videos with Fatipus, or is this the first one?
This will be the first official video I think that I've been in.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about that whole experience.
It's pretty cool. I mean, a lot of it is just going out there and filming with my friends and stuff and getting the shots and sending it in, and then we compile it all together. Every once in a while we go on some team shoots and do some stuff, which is always fun, getting together with all the other athletes.
Yeah,
and
I bet.
Just, getting to show off our stuff and
getting a little
seeing
traveling
what everyone
in.
else has right now. Yeah, getting to the backcountry a little bit.
Yeah, when I was speaking with Jared a little bit ago, he was mentioning that with the team skiers that you're going to see more than just the park and pipe, that you're going to be out in the trees, powder runs, big mountain lines, all that kind of stuff. What do you like to ski most, though, on the hill?
I mean, hands down, you can't pass up a good pow day with some face shots,
Yeah, you bet.
It doesn't get much better than that, but, I love skiing it all. If the snow is not good on the rest of the mountain, you go and hit up the park and just hit some jumps and do tricks, and never gets old doing that. And then once you learn those tricks, you take them up to the upper mountain and start tossing them off some rocks, and
there you go.
Yeah,
and just see what happens.
Exactly.
Right? Very nice. Tell me about when you're not shooting. Then, what are you typically doing on the hill when you're skiing?
Most of the time, skiing to me is just hanging out with my friends and having a good time. So that's what I try to do. I try not to, look too much into it as training, more just having fun. Every day I push it, I get a little more stoked. So it's awesome.
What exactly with skiing that gets you to that point? Or basically what I want to know, and what's your favorite trick?
Hands down, favorite trick in the world is just simple old backflips.
Yeah?
That's where it's at. I mean, nothing beats going upside down.
Get a little inverted.
Yeah. Nice. No, I don't really have like a huge mindset on what I'm working towards. It's just kind of that day, what I'm feeling, and if I get the stoke factor up and I'm doing good, I might try something crazy. Who knows?
So skiing with Fatipus, what is it that you like about the skis?
They're awesome. Like Jared said, they're really rider-driven. He takes a lot of advice from us, the athletes, and it's really cool. Just making solid skis that ski really well. That's the big thing. There's a lot of really big companies out there that are putting out a lot of skis, but they're not super rider-oriented, and they just don't ski as well.
Going back to the video then real quick and your part, what did you like best about that experience?
Yeah, skiing pal, like I said, It just comes back to skiing with my friends and stuff and getting out there. Every day I'm out there skiing, I'm happy, so that's the most important part.
If the planks are on, it's a good day, huh?
Exactly.
So when you're out doing the shoot with Fatipus, what are some of the challenges that you experience?
The biggest challenge is the relationship between the skier and the filmer.
Sure.
Sometimes you get your trick and the filmer doesn't quite get it right, so you got to go back and try to get it again. So it's just really all about getting in sync with the two of you and making sure you get the shot locked down.
Definitely, absolutely important. And then when you guys are traveling around a lot, I mean, it's a lot of close time with each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody, you guys get along pretty well, have some good parties at the end.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
I mean, we call it the Fatipus family. We're
Nice.
definitely a family. We're all stoked to hang out with each other. We ski each other. We ski with each other.
Yeah.
And, we push each other. So
Cool. Yeah, and that's really important. You need that other person, get that motivation going for a lot of people.
Yeah.
That at least I've heard. And then talking to other athletes, my favorite question to ask is the kind of food you guys like when you're out doing a shoot. It usually comes down to, I've heard White Castle to just got a grill out. What's usually on the menu
I
for
mean,
you
you
guys?
can never go wrong with pizza.
It's an American
It's always
classic.
the easiest. It really depends where you're at, what city you're in and what they have. Living up here in Breck, we don't have a whole lot of food. So anytime I get to a city, I go and hit up, my Panda Express, my In-N-Out, whatever it may happen
All right.
to be, kind of junk food it up.
You bet. That's usually the staple. A little bit of junk food mixed in there.
Yeah,
Cool,
it
man.
makes you feel good.
You bet. Yeah, absolutely. After a good day of filming, right?
Yeah,
Get some
absolutely.
good junk food. Awesome. Sean, it was a pleasure having you in here, man. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. We're going to get to some more videos of Fatipus after this break, so don't go anywhere. Take a seat, relax. We'll be back.